Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Armand Plays, and welcome back to DragonFable. I don't know how long I'm going to do this episode because of irritation, pretty much. Quick details is Unity wanted to fuck up on me, to the point that a shutdown equals a restart, and a startup equals you cannot do anything. It's going to crash instantly as if you did not have a system installed. So I finally got things back up and running, and it took about 10 minutes worth of me fucking with it before I was about ready to rip my computer in half. So yeah, that's how things have been going. Not too good, but got everything to run. Hopefully this actually records. But we are actually nearing the point where we can actually go into falconreach, as far as I remember. I don't remember where we left off here. No place like Oak. Okay, so that's the next quest we have to do. So what I want to do here is actually load up a character to help us with this journey, which of course I'm gonna go with Nythera here, primarily because Nythera just does not die easily. But of course we have to have this dipshit along with us, so let's go. Now, like I said, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Just truthfully, with the artisans entertainment application, is really a godsend at this point when you talk about recording AQ3D. It can help in the long run because it's a separate application outside of, well, Chrome, and pretty much the reason why not Firefox, because I'm not gonna use Firefox while I'm having to use Chrome. It's just gonna be a nightmare there and lagging my system down. But this actually helps on its own since it's like a mini web browser, which if anybody's going to be actually playing any form of Artix game, I do highly suggest playing it through the Artix Entertainment's application, which you can actually get on their website, thankfully. But because of all that, it's really useful for recording, because right now I'm actually recording through it. Well, kinda. I'm using the application ultimately to record, but then I have, of course, the entertainment application here that I'm using so I don't actually have to bog down my system too much. If anything, it's just really handy. But when we get to falconreach, of course, there are several things I need to do. When it comes down to actually getting a doom weapon, which is something I need to actually decide on, I do want suggestions if I should actually get one or not. That is something I do want to actually have suggestions for. But when we get access to falconreach, though, we actually get access to book 3 we can go to. And when we get access to book 3, we actually can see what different items we can actually merge. Basically, there's several different ones for anybody who hasn't played, but they all take a long time for crafting. You gotta get the material necessary. Like one character that I'm actually using currently, well, I've been playing currently, more recently, mind you, has actually been my primary character on this account, slot 1, obviously. But he actually uses the icicle sword, and in doing so, it's actually really decent. But no guarantee I'm going to get it for this character. This character, I'm not totally sure what I'm going to use as a primary weapon. I would prefer it to be one that I can just continuously upgrade. But of course, there are some downsides to that. It's basically locking down to one element, so I need a backup weapon, which is primarily where everything else will come into play. But yeah. So at the moment, I just have 2 quests left to go through, being this one and the last one I forget the name of. And with that, there's actually some things I want to actually get a hold of that I believe you can actually get a hold of through the Hydras. I believe there's one location you can actually go to where it's actually the Hydra's lair. And by completing the Hydra's lair, you can actually obtain certain unique items there. Which? Now, I know I actually have been just skipping through the text. Now, it's because I don't want to bog down any one video. Because sometimes it's really actually, most of the time actually, not AQ3D, sorry, I've been playing Venture Quest 3D recently, preparing for Mogwai, the complete release. But with DragonFable, it can be a little long-winded to a degree. But it's because the fact is, it's kind of hilarious to actually go through. It is very entertaining, ultimately. But of course, it's not too good for recording straight out, to a degree. It all depends on everybody's preference, really. I still haven't decided what class to go into. If anything, I'm just going to go into the Dragon Warrior, that was the name. And just go from there straight out until somebody actually suggests, or I decided in other ways, but what class to go into as a primary class. Which is something I still do need to work on. Which, so far, I haven't exactly decided on any one in particular. Certain benefits, of course, from the different classes, such as the Necromancer, you get a lot of abilities you'll just straight out deal damage. While when you have Paladin, you have abilities to heal constantly, increasing amount as you continuously, as long as you act inside the same fight. But while like the anti-Paladin, you can inflict and you can heal. You can switch between the two up to a certain point. So that's something to take into consideration. But when it comes down to like the anti-Paladin and the Paladin, they are basically two separate ones. The Paladin has an ability to be able to deal good damage, while the anti-Paladin has an ability to deal evil damage, which is very unique because not too many creatures resist either of them. So it's a really good option. But truthfully, hopefully I don't have any problems with recording. Just thinking about it. And I need to check something. Yeah, I'm still good there. Extra settings. Okay, still good. It's just me being paranoid at this point still because of how much my computer has fucked with me today. Hell, earlier when I was doing school for the day, so I'm homeschooled. Been doing school on time for learning. Not going to go into major details there. But my computer spontaneously shut itself down for no reason. Besides Unity, once again. It's literally when I can actually have my system reinstalled, I'm going to be going over to a different operating system that is not involving Unity any which way, shape, or form. And it'll be an extremely low resource to try to help actually make things better for recording. And with that, there comes problems of its own. But in the future, hopefully the near future, I won't be actually able to record for like a day or two. That is if my calculations are correct. Which, if I'm wrong, that means I'll record on the same day, I actually get it reinstalled. If anything, the minimum I'll be going through is actually getting operating system installed, installing bare bone applications so I can actually record for the day. But yeah, I'm sorry though that the last 2 episodes I uploaded was actually episodes of, Minish Cap. I'm working on still getting everything working. I forgot actually like bare basic things I need on my system. Example being wine on its own. Now, I know a lot of people might not actually think that wine is actually very important, but for any system that is not Windows, it is important to have some form of an application that you want to run Windows applications, and that's because, truthfully, as bad as Windows can be and as good as it can be, there are a lot of applications that only wine can run because of Windows. And truthfully, Windows still is a primary predominant system, sadly. Now, I know there's certain benefits of actually running Windows to begin with. I'm not going to actually talk really bad about it at all because it's just gonna piss people off. Basically, what I'm saying is there are major downsides and major bonuses to actually having a Windows system installed. That is basically all I'm saying, okay? What's this sword? I don't remember actually getting this. Let's see. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's see. +2 darkness and wind resistance. That's awesome. 41 to 51 silver. Okay, it could be a bit better. Could be a bit worse too. It's really even. Okay, 2 bonus, 2 strength, 1 luck, 2 melee defense, 2 pierce defense, and okay, let's see, 2 magic defense, 2 crit. That's pretty good actually. I think I'm gonna keep this for a little bit until I hit level 25, and then I'm gonna be using it and everything. It's a nice rapier though. So cool. Okay, so let's heal up a bit, and let's actually get to the last quest. Summon Ithera again, and let's see. Yes, let's go through the quest. And for it being the last quest here, that means we'll be getting through the Hydra soon. Now I believe when I played inside of book 3, you have to face the Hydra again. But the fact is the Hydra's undead at that point because it comes back to life for some reason. I don't remember why. But hey, whatever. It comes back to life, we'll stomp its ass again. Wait, pop? Wait, what? Oh, okay. So that explains what that was. So, okay. So we're about halfway to reaching level 11, which is really good. Which, I believe the minimum for a Doom weapon is actually 8th level, but it takes a lot of gold to be able to get a hold of. But that doesn't mean too much when it comes down to getting one, because we can actually upgrade it really quickly. But I do remember it taking a lot of gold to be able to get up to the point where you can upgrade it easily. So, yeah, that's something there. I know Destiny weapons are easy to actually just upgrade. And it's all because you get the Doom weapon, you convert it over to Destiny, but then you just gotta get the Undead Slayer badges. That's it. It's not like having to get the Doom Essence or whatever it's called. I don't remember the name of it. But it's in the same location. It's near the Necropolis. But, yeah, either which way, yeah, we're going to be good on that part, because I'm planning on actually farming for money. Drastically farming for money. But when it comes down to actual temporary weapons, I'm not so sure. I know there's a good variety of weapons we can actually pick from book 1 all the way to book 3. And with those weapons, we actually have a good number of options and elements. I know it wouldn't exactly be good just to stick with one strict element constantly, because of resistance and immunities, pretty much. But for now, I know we're stuck with a electricity weapon. But yeah, we seem to be doing pretty decently so far. No one's died. So Anno should have died, truthfully, already, because these things keep dealing massive amounts of damage. Because it's actually pretty high right here. With no resistances, it's a lot of damage. But yeah, I think, truthfully, after we get through here to get to falconreach, I'm gonna actually go after. Remember this one plasma blade you can get a hold of? It's a really decent light weapon. I don't remember the minimum level we have to be to get a hold of it. I just remember getting it for one of my characters on my dad's account at one point in time. I eventually stopped using it because I actually got access to a one-time, well, I believe it's one-time event. There's one elemental axe you can get a hold of. It's basically, you have like every element excluding bacon, good and evil. and you can select in battle what you want it to be at the time period. Every 10 levels you can upgrade it, and in doing so, I just keep that on me, and every time I get higher level, I will actually upgrade it because it's pretty much the only weapon I need. With it being a element weapon to begin with, just choose your element. It opens up a lot of possibilities. It saves a lot of money in the long run, but it was DC. So, Dragon Coins. And I believe it costs like 500. I'm not sure. But if I'm not mistaken, Zorbach is actually the person you have to go talk to upgrade it. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one that has all the DC items. But, truthfully, I know that Margot Wing's actually picking up for the events and everything, and I will be playing some of the Margot Wing quests. That is something I am intending on doing, just to let you know. But, timing's a little off right now. So, yeah, we'll get to there. We'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually. Now, I think after this quest, I'm going to actually end the episode here, not to actually bog it down too much. But that is just me right now. We'll have to see exactly. It depends on how soon we actually complete this, since we'll get to falconreach and then stop. So, yeah. Now, I do know I need to actually increase my mana a lot more. But, for now, it's fine. Sorry. Allergies like always. But, either which way, I think I'm also going to need to increase my strength a lot more. What I have for my primary character on this account is literally I have like a hellish strength. But the fact is, for the class I'm playing, I don't deal as much damage as you would think with my base attacks. Primarily because of it, I'm playing a Rift Walker, and upon doing so, I get a lot of different options for damages that I can do. Okay, let's see what's in bandit loot. And pretty much it's just because, well, being a Rift Walker, you deal damage over how many hits you deal. Okay, let's see. Luck, parry, charisma, and luck. No, this is luck. Magical defense, sorry. Let's see how much, what does this go? Crit, intelligence, dex, and strength. Okay, so minimum level that we can actually get for this stuff is 15. Good to know. Okay, I think I'm gonna... No, I'm just gonna leave the helm that I have on. For the time being, let's complete the quest and see what we get. If we get anything. Okay, we don't get anything. Okay, let's load up characters, because now, checking the time here, it is time to go against the Hydra. Now, since we can go to the Hydra, I believe. Okay, we can't go to the Hydra. Why? Okay. Was I going through this quest for pretty much nothing at this point? I may have... Let's see your quest. Okay, let's give it a try. I already went through here, though. Okay, I'm going to cut here and actually come back in a moment. So, see you then. Welcome back. Evidently, there was actually a quest inside here I forgot to do. If I actually was here, was actually a message I needed to deliver, and doing so I need to actually kill a bunch of bandits and whatnot. But do not go here. Exactly. There literally has creatures of equal level to yours that literally will one-shot you for no apparent reason besides because. So, that was a little bit of a problem. I think I'm going the wrong way. So yes, we're going to actually face the Hydra in this episode. and we're gonna get to falconreach, which means we can actually go to other locations. Finally, you know, after so many episodes already of this, and finally getting to falconreach. So yeah. So we'll get there eventually. Now, since we're almost there, literally almost there, actually, we just have the Hydra to go through. There is some things I'm actually still planning. I'm working on things still. As a quick mention, I still don't care exactly what anybody actually wants me to do inside this game. Just mention it and I'll actually do it. Any particular quest or thing you want me to unlock, you know. That is just a quick reminder there for anybody who does watch my shit, because the fact is, I know I'm not very good. And I know I'm probably just saying that. I have improved though. I have improved. There it is, the Hydra's lair. We'll have to go back and do that like next episode. So, yeah. There's the Hydra. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So, we need to kill the Hydra, and then we can actually continue on to falconreach. Okay, so, let's see. That was easy. Okay, so he's dead. And we have finally made it to falconreach. After all this time, we have finally made it to falconreach. Now let's set this as hometown. I forget where you do that. Let's see. Go to home. Go to hometown. No, not it. Oh yeah, you have to do it in here. I forgot. Let's see. Set hometown. Yes. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and everything. Let me know of any game you want to see me play, anything you want to see me do inside of DragonFable, since now we're actually finally at falconreach. So thank you all, and I hope you have a nice day.